Skibbity bobbity bob, yes, yes. It's okay. Mike is good. But what can we do to make it great? You know, what can we do to make it iconic?
That shit iconic.
In many ways. See, I'm one of those guys. When someone's like stop, I'll be like, you know, I'll do it one more time just to be a little stinker, you know. But then when someone does that to me, I'm like, bro, fuck you, bro, fucking stop, dude, seriously, stop. All right, I have a controversial take, you guys, and you're not gonna like it, but I was thinking about it just now. I think that the Costco guys, Big Justice, the Rizzler, AJ, they're on Hawk Tua level now. Like I knew about them like when the first video dropped, but they're like doing like Hawk Tua numbers. I think like they're almost at that level. They're definitely not on that level, but you know in Dragon Ball, when they're doing like power levels and shit, and you know Raditz is like, oh, I'm at 376 power level, you guys are at 200. Like I think that the Costco guys are at like 200 power level, and Hawk 2 is at like 300 something, you know. Most other memes, most other people, whatever, are at like, they're like the 5 power level farmer from Dragon Ball. John, you know you're in deep brain rot when people younger than you don't know what the fuck you're talking. Y'all don't know the Costco guys? No one knows the fuck. All right, Sid, do you know the Costco guy? You're young. Do you know the Costco guys? Please tell me you know AJ and Big Justice and the Rizzler. Please tell me. I can't get rid of these people. I can't shake these people, man. They're everywhere on my feed. We bring the boom! Y'all gotta educate yourselves, is all I'm gonna say. John would fold Baby Gronk in the ring. I don't think... Baby Gronk looks kind of strong. I'm not gonna... I know he's like 13, but he looks kind of tough, bro. Like when he's like an adult, like a young adult, he's gonna be powerful. More so. I mean, he's known for being like one of the best football players, like in his age range, right? Like that's kind of his whole thing. In the monk, can't speak, bro. Why am I stuttering? You ever have dreams that you want a bar per $5 every time I twerk, I holler. Every time alright, I'm done. What the hell? The bench just magnetized to my ass. I remember for a while, people would get so mad that they'd get, like, when they got called, like, donkey clones and shit. I feel like that's not a bad thing to be. It's not like they're calling you anything actually bad. We were promised Kaido files. Well... Here in America, we were promised that... Never mind. I'm not going to finish that thought. I'm glad to be back. I haven't streamed in a little bit. I'll tell this story. I went to Vegas this past week, and it was an interesting one for sure. I checked out some of the main Vegas things. I haven't been on like a trip in like forever too, so I took a little trip to Vegas. There's a lot to do for certain types of people, but I'm not the most extroverted guy in the world, so there wasn't a ton there for me. I'm like I'm a casual gambling fan. Okay, that's what I'll say. If there's a little bit of gambling here and there, you know, I'll partake a little bit, you know, but I don't go crazy. But I will brag a little bit, and it's only for the sake of telling this story, but I won a little over $1,000 USD in blackjack. I'm a blackjack player. I don't really play with universal basic strategy, which is like basically like the best odds that you could for those uninitiated. Universal basic strategy is basically like they've mapped out what the best possible choice to do is in blackjack in any situation. So let's say you have like a 16 and someone else has like a 10 or whatever, like you would like hit there or whatever. Like they basically mapped out every possible move based on what you have and what the dealer has. I don't always play according to that. Sometimes I'll be dealt like a 14 and I'll stand on it because I don't want to bust. I don't want to risk like going over and then like losing my money. It's better to like be a little bit underprepared than to like overshoot it and get fucked. Like you either lose or you're like lowballing it. And most of the time that I was guessing that, I was right, to be honest. Like I'm not to toot my own horn, but I was right most of the time. And the dealer kept going like, yo, like you could really screw some people over by doing that. You're stealing their cards, you're messing up the flow of the game. And like no one else was saying that. No one else was saying that shit. So like at the table, it was just the dealer saying that. So it's like if there's a chance that I can upset some people, they should just tell me that I've upset them, which didn't happen. Also, what the fuck do I care about some rando's money? I wasn't playing with like my friends at the table. I wasn't fucking over anyone. Not, and that's the thing too is that it's pretty much all psychological. That idea, because let's say that I quote unquote throw off the game. Like, what if everyone else at the table wins because I disrupted like a card that maybe I should have hit on instead or whatever, or maybe I should have taken for myself. I think the whole thing's a little bit silly. I kind of get what they're saying, but I think it was just a tactic to get me to leave the fucking table. And it worked, but I didn't tip the dealer, even though I won like $1,000. Not in that one hand. I did it over the course of like 3 days, but I had a couple hundred profit, and I didn't give her a little chip. It's considered good manners to give her a little to give the dealer a chip, but I didn't do it that time. Because that advice was not, I didn't ask for that shit. I came away from it like, bro, who asked, So that was I'm not gonna say that was my whole experience. It was fine. It was a good experience overall, but that soured it a little bit. Other than that, though, I checked out the Sphere, which is much more impressive on the outside than the inside. I saw one of like the films inside of it, and it was, I thought the film was like okay. I was low-key having like heart palpitations because it was kind of like a 4D experience where like they had like motors in the chairs, or I don't know if it was a motor or just a speaker, but basically like if something loud was happening or something was coming towards the screen, there would be like the chair would kind of vibrate and be like and I'd go like, oh, I don't like that. So yeah, all that to say, I like the outside of the Sphere a little bit better than the inside. Also, like the inside of the Sphere, other than like there's like a dome theater inside of it. It's like kind of like an IMAX like dome theater type of thing. Very high resolution screen that like will expand sometimes, and it's like a huge. It's impressive tech. It seems very expensive. It's got this like area based what do you call that? Kind of like motion audio. Like if they can make the sound move around the room and shit. It's very impressive tech, but it's also like a stadium, and the outer part of the stadium is like concession stands with. I got some fries there that weren't that good. They were like these garlic truffle fries that tasted like fucking feet. And then in the actual courtyard, it's like in the actual like outside stadium part before you go in to see the show, there's like these 3 robots that are just like powered by ChatGPT. And maybe like if they had that 20 years ago, I'd be like, yo, this tech is crazy. But now that I've like seen it, it's very mundane, I think that my hot take is that by the time we have shit like flying cars or like whatever the equivalent would be, we're already going to be like, I don't really care. We're already going to be at a point where it's like, oh, I'm not that surprised that we have this, Maybe I'm just saying that because I saw the ChatGPT robots and I was like, whatever, who gives a shit? I'm going to take a phone call really quick, guys. Just give me one moment. Dude, I swear every time I'm taking a phone call, somebody was not paying attention, like right at that moment, and they're like, so where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is the streamer? He didn't say anything. I did. Would you rather have bars, unlimited bars, but they make no sense, or have some of the greatest bars of all time, but it takes like 3 hours to think of a really good one. I think for me, unlimited bars, but they make no sense. I would win like the world record, Guinness Book of World Record for rapping forever and beat out, what's that guy's name? You know that guy, Harry Mack, right? Isn't that his name? He's the guy that like can rap forever. He does like those like 10-hour rapping streams and shit. He's rapped for, I forget who he's rapped for. Didn't he rap for like Will Smith the one time? Will Smith was like, "Oh, that's tight." That's not how Will Smith talks, bro.
Taking a donkey, I be going beyond my freestyle.
Are you gonna do pedophiles? Don't tell him. I already did them. I'm sorry. I did them off stream. I was sad the day that I did them, and I needed a quick pick-me-up, and playing as Kaito was the only cure, you know, the only thing that could make me feel better. That could quell my restless spirit. Don't be so dramatic, bro. Sorry. What the fuck? They're looking at me, bro. They see me. They see me waving my leggies. Mr. Dangly over here. Hey. Don't call me that. I told you guys not to call me Mr. Dangly. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. If you don't upload the last video on the 31st at 11:59 p.m., what's the point? So here's the thing about that is that all my UK viewers are going to be like, don't do an impression, Jahnhub. Don't impersonate what a stereotype of a UK resident would be. Me like trying to resist the urge. Pull up the Dragon Ball clip of Gohan trying to fight the guy, and then Goku's like, "No, stop! Just don't say anything."
Hey, no, stop! Just calm down. Don't do it.
The UK audience would be like, "Oi, what the bloody L?" It's, you know, it's a quid past 4, and you're, you know, quid past 4 on 1 January 2025. You done biffed it, you know? That's probably what they'd say. We have this long walking thing where, is this the one where everyone in the street is like, "Hey baby, give me your number. I'd let you mow my lawn any day." What? Now that's a girl who could really wear a dress. Huh? Are these catcalls? What are we doing? It's like doom and gloom, like this shit's too good to be true. It can't be true. Okay. Doesn't it? Can I just jump over here? What the fucking shit? Thoughts on Yagami falling to his death and dying? Frustrating. I don't remember having trouble on this one. I'm very confused. Wait, what if I make like a big fart sound as I jump to get some sort of like jet propulsion going? Hold on. Hold on. Get ready. Get ready. Alright, let's just line up the jump a little bit. There we go. I got the extra boost that I needed. That'll do it. Alright, there we go. We did that.
Yeah.
And if anybody asked, yes, it was the fart jet propulsion what done it, okay? You're gonna be like, was he just pretending to fuck up that jump? No, I needed some extra propulsion, I told you. I needed just a little extra boost, okay? And I didn't know how else to do it. Alternatively, I could have done like a piss jet stream a la Flood from Mario Sunshine, you know? I could have done like a little jump in the air, take it out, get to the other side, you know? But I just didn't think that would be appropriate, and I could always save that for later. So, that's just what I'm saying. How do they expect you to use the fart boost? How are players supposed to know? It's hard to say. But that's what I get for being on my 10th Yakuza game now, you know? I've completed 9 other ones. I know all the tricks of the trade.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
Pretty fucking tasty. Good work. Baba Booey. He wouldn't say that. I gotta stop plugging the Addison and John channel. That shit's on hiatus right now. I'm sub to a dead channel. Yeah. It's, we're on hiatus. That's the thing, it was just very hard to keep up with the daily. and at some point we switched from 10-minute videos to 20-minute videos a day. We should have either done half the amount of uploading, but make them 20 minutes, or daily 10-minute, and kept it at that. Also, we kept skipping weeks and stuff. Addison would be like, oh, I gotta fucking pick my dick for this week, and then I'd be like, oh, I gotta pick my ass for this week, you know, maybe we should just do next week. So, yeah, we got a little too busy. No, I had to pick my ass for a week. He had to pick his dick for a week. This climbing section is annoying. This is the one I remember being annoying as L. And I ate it. I've actually never watched that much Bluey, to be honest. I'm not gonna say I never watched it. I've seen it a little bit, but I'm more of a Peppa Pig head myself. So I haven't really watched a lot of Bluey. I watched it a bit with my little cousin, but that's about it. But Peppa Pig, I've watched like on a date before. She was like, "Yo, put on some Peppa Pig," and it was good. And I fucking died. And I did a very good impression of Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig, and she was like, "That's too good. I can't see you anymore." That's not really what happened, but I think she was like, "That's too good. I'm sorry." What the fuck is going on, bro? Is it not up? Is it down? What the fuck? Gaming journalist gameplay. Hey. Come on, Joe Nuts. How could you? You know I'm trying my best here, man. Okay, you didn't have to do all that fucking shit. No, fucking fuck. Am I recording all these L's? Yeah, they won't make it to the cut though. I can only make myself look good. I'm only committed to making myself look good on camera. That's why Kimmy's here, to reveal the truth about Jahnhub. I'm always like, I'm super cool completing guy. I can complete any game. I'm so skilled. I had no problems with this shit. This was the easiest shit in the world. Conveniently forgets the part where I'm doing the same fucking stealth section 30 times. Fucking fuck, bro. Where the fuck do we go? Alright, oh shit. No, fuck you. This guy was the one that was really giving me trouble before for some reason on my first playthrough. But, yeah.
That's a good boy.
What did you just say? Fucking choke someone to death? That's a good boy. What are you talking about, Yagami? Yeah. Oh. We're heat actioning. Aw, kiss. Aw, I thought they were gonna fucking kiss, bro. Damn it. This is the worst day of my life. Alright, it's okay, I'm over it. We bring the boom! We bring the boom! Everyone knows we bring the boom, but does everyone know Still Bringing It? They got Still Bringing It now. They got a new song. It's called Still Bringing It. And they go, Still Bringing It. We bring all the boom wherever we go. We bring all the boom when we got the flow. The boom busting off the roof, just like Fred Durst. You think it's the best, but it's not the worst. We bring the boom! The hook is once again, we bring the boom, though. I thought it was finna pass on his body. I'm John Stockton. Still bringing it. Still bringing it. How many ups you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. I think it could work. I think we can make it work. Still bringing it. Could you imagine the Rizzler fucking coming in on a verse on that song and saying, I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God's watching. Still bringing it. Still bringing it. The way we fucking bring it is second to none. I saw your girl at the Costco. We had some fun. You think the Rizzler would say that? I think he would. Fucking on your bitch, do whatever it takes. I'll fuck on your girl like a chicken bake. What? Why does he have bars, but just to the beat of "We Bring the Boom"? That's my audition, by the way, for they could put me in the Costco guys universe, okay? I will fly out to wherever the fuck they are. I think they're like either New Jersey or Florida based. I'll fly out, bro. I don't give a shit. You ain't living long if you fucking with me. I'll give your girl the hot dog and drink combo. She can save the 150. Woo! Woo! Guys, you gotta get me on. You gotta get me on a track, Costco guys, please. Haters are gonna say it's fake. Haters are gonna say that I wrote down the lines before I before I even started, but I'm here to tell you it's not true. I be still bringing it, don't overlook me. I ain't in it for the bake, I need that double chunk chocolate cookie. That's maybe some sort of reference to, you know, cookie, which is a term for, well, I won't say it. Well, I won't say it. Double chunk chocolate cookie! From the Jahn to the Hub to the Yakuza to the 100% completion. I got an email from someone who claimed to be a professional video editing with a passion for helping brands and creators produce high quality, engaging content that stands out. But they forgot to BCC people instead of just sending it to them. So they sent this email to like 7 different creators, bro. I don't feel special anymore. Sid, I don't feel special anymore. You should have tagged everyone separately. Sent separate emails or BCC'd. It's okay. I'm over it. Oh yeah, the achievements popped, by the way. Guys, the achievements popped, by the way. That's every achievement, y'all. We did it. We did it. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what they say. Well, you know what they say. We bring the boom!